Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a problem. The genius type of children, born on the 4th, 13th, 22nd, or 31st of any month in the year, I consider them some type of genius. Some geniuses can be very easy passage in life. Some geniuses are very lucky and have an easier passage in life. Some have a very difficult passage and sometimes have to wait to a much later age to get the genius qualification recognized by people. So I'll divide the zodiac signs into two. If those born on the 4th, 13th, 22nd, and 31st of any month, if they come from Gemini or Aquarius or Scorpio or Virgo or Capricorn or Libra, they will find success much, much earlier. And they will be able to use the success to build on their capabilities and fame and fortune very, very early in life. And so these people are going to be chosen for some wonderful things that they do. This program is to be read up to the age of 20 only. So it's for children from 1 to maybe 20. So those from 1 to 20, born from Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, or Libra, are going to have the right side of the genius because they are going to just qualify and do things very early in their life, either through studies or either through inventiveness or either through just capabilities of being very creative. If these born on the 4th, 13th, 22nd, and 31st, if they happen to come from Leo or Taurus or Aries or Sagittarius or Pisces or Cancer, they will still be genius quality. They will still be a genius quality. But the chances of finding success will be really very low in their earlier part of life. And it's only when they come much, much older, sometimes after the age of 35 or so, then the genius quality will get recognized. So for them, fame and fortune comes earlier, comes later. Fame and fortune comes later. And although they may be able to invent things in an early age, they just will not get the recognition because those coming from Leo, Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Cancer don't have the exact quality of these born on the 4th, 13th, 22nd, 31st, which means that early luck is not possible for these people. And they again and again, they fail. But if they persevere, they will be able to do well in the later ages. So everybody born on the 4th, 13th, 22nd, 31st of any month is qualified as a genius as far as I'm concerned because they are born to be different. They are non-conformists who don't agree to do things in a normal way. They will find different ways to find solutions. Their behavior patterns will be very strange to older people, and they will have a tendency to be inventive in some of the strangest ways. And that's what invention is all about, anyway. Now, I'm going to give you some ages, which from 1 to 20, ages 1 to 20, showing the success. So, some kinds of genius quality will be seen for those who come from Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, and Libra. It will be seen at the age of 4, 5, 6, and 8, and then 13, 14, 15, and 17. And it'll be about the same for those born from the Leo, Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Cancer. It'll just be who is more coordinated, who is more absurd, who is more different, who is somehow out of this world. That's the difference between those born on the 4th, 13th, 22nd, and 31st. So already at these ages which I mentioned, 4, 5, 6, and 8, and then 13, 14, 15, and 17, one will be able to notice these geniuses at work in one way or another. Some ages showing problems. For those coming from Leo, Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius, Pisces, and Cancer, you will have some ages showing problems. And of course, these ages will be the ones which I have not mentioned. Now, regarding profession, those born 4, 13, 22nd, 31st of any month, they just naturally are geared towards the information technology world. In fact, anything of a modernized way attracts them very much. They are not interested in what's been happening in the past. So they're not interested in anything traditional. So they have a brain geared towards the intuitive side. Yes, they are born intuitive. That's why they are looking into the future to see how to get things done differently. So they have an opposition to anything traditional. So in their behavior patterns, you will find, I'm sorry, the internet is giving problems. So you will find in their behavior that they will be different to other people. They may be strange, their behavior patterns may not be very polite, and they may tend to be very abrupt in their speech, and they may be very quick. This quickness can be a worry. It can be a worry because they make many mistakes as they go ahead in life. The profession in computers, in inventions, as writers, as speakers, as lawyers, makes them somebody very, very different, even as doctors. Their outlook would be more towards the progressive future than what has been happening in the past. Fame and fortune will be sought by these people, fame and fortune. They will want to be famous, they'll want to have a name that's known. And they may do it in ways of being very different from other people in the world, not purposely, but naturally. And they will be famous and have greater fortune because they will invent something in their lives which is very needed and which is very different and which will help human nature in very, very quick modern ways. The palms. The palms belong to your soul. And these people born on the 4th, 13th, 22nd, 31st, they will have very independent headlines. When headlines are independent, they are not interested in following rules and regulations anymore. Their mind is delving into what has not been done before. And that's why they're known as inventors. Their Saturn finger will be usually very long. Their Mercury finger, which is the little finger, will also be unusually very long. And they will have sun lines. Sun lines show the ability to win fame and fortune and to be different in life and to capture the imagination of the world. In the face, they will have a cleft in the chin here. They will have a cleft in the chin because they are looking for fame and fortune, these people. You see actors, actresses, and people in professions that come in front of the world, politicians especially. They will have very often clefts in the chin. That simply means they have two faces. So the cleft means that the face has not been completed. There's a gap there. It's only covered by skin. So they have two faces. Two faces means they have a lot of talents in them. They can have talents of different types of things. So all this will be seen in the genius type of children born on the 4th, 13th, 22nd, and 31st of any month. Yes, it's a good idea to have your children so that to get their horoscopes done by me at any age. At least you will know very early how to accept and how to understand your children, and however awkward they are, however disobedient they are, however different they are, and however non-traditional they are, there is always a reason for it. In this case, it's because they are born on the 4, 13, 22, and 31. They can be great sportsmen in their world. They can be great sportsmen. And they will be great speakers and writers. And they'll be great speakers and writers. And so that's what I can tell you. Now, I have a 90-minute session for you, whether you're an adult listening to me or younger. This 90-minute session will cost you USD $50 to know your next 9 years. And that applies to if I do horoscopes for children as well. And in this 90 minutes, I will talk based on your date of birth, your time of birth, and most importantly, looking at your palms, because your palms belong to your soul. And the palms are not there by accident. This is a whole conversation going on your palms between the soul and the planets and you. And as you grow older, palms will change for the better. Sometimes they change for the worse. And so any bad habits will be shown there. Any fame and fortune will be shown there because different lines, different signs are keep changing. So the palm is a barometer which goes on throughout your life. And so to read the palms of children would be a very interesting thing for me to do. And it has to be, of course, based on your date of birth and time of birth. So these three things will allow me to give you a good horoscope. And I will tackle, if you're an adult, I will show you how to reach your soul. That's a way how to reach your soul. We are all born with a soul. We can't be alive without a soul. And I will teach you that. More than that, I will show you how. If you like to play lotteries, I'll show you how to play lotteries using your energies and the energies of the soul as well. And I will show you how your lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions are all going to be helping you to prosper and to get the best out of you. With all that information, you will be able to know your path for the next 9 years. That's what's going to cost you USD $50 only. And so looking at your palms is something very special. I urge people to study palmistry again because the revolution of palmistry is coming back. I'm promoting it a lot. And so learning palmistry will also help you win friends and advise people as well. Well, that's my program for you. The genius type of children born on the 4, 13, 22, 31 of any month. If you have children like these, you have to be ready that their difference of opinion, their difference of attitude may upset you. And their schooling habits may not be as nice as you want them to be. But tell yourself that beneath it all, they have a genius among themselves. They have a genius in themselves. Well, I look forward one day to meet you and to have your horoscope done. In the meantime, I wish you a good life. Thank you. Goodbye.